Guys, this is Ronin with Deck Quiz Gaming, and I'm going to give you guys a deck profile of the deck I used to win the first anniversary event for Fusion World. And that is the winner card right there. These other two is from my teammate. He actually took down 2 events over the weekend, and that deck profile is also going to be up in the channel, so stay tuned for that. Alright, to start off, we got the leader. It's Daima Ku. Plus 5k to your battle card, minus 5k to one of your opponent's battle card. Pretty good leader. Pretty much took Beerus' spot, if you're familiar with the set 1 Beerus. Now to start us off, I played 2 It's Over. It's a great card, clears the board. With this deck, you pretty much have it live as soon as you hit 4 energy. Sometimes 3 energy if you time it right. But this card is great for clearing the board against the opposing red deck. Then I went with 6 cantrips, 1 drops. Got the Piccolos and the Gotens. It's good cards to cycle through your deck. Very simple. And then I played 2 Chi-Chis, which is a 2-drop cantrip, but the only difference is that she's a blocker and she's also 10k combo. The blocking part never really came up because the meta now has so many ways to remove cards from the board that it wasn't worth it. So that might be changed in the future. Then I went with 3 Whis. Whis is a great card. He's a 10k attacker, and he negs 5k from one of your opponent's battle cards. So it's really good to play early on, because you don't let your opponent run away with the game by playing out multiple battle cards. You're always controlling them. It's a great way to do it. And then one of the best cards in the game right now, personally, Margarita. She is a 1-drop 10k combo. She boosts any battle card on your board by 10k. So if you need multiple swings in one turn, you're sitting with 3 or 2 of these in your hand, they can be a swing because she could boost herself up. She'll be a 20k for 1 drop, so you can put that extra pressure on your opponent. You know, if you're trying to get them down to 2 life or 3 life or even 1 life, that's a great card to do that with. Then played 4 Khalifa. This card, it's a Self-Awakener. It's a great card against blue and green, sometimes yellow. She's awesome to keep control of your opponent's hand, because if they take the life when she swings, they go straight to the drop. And if they don't want to take the life, they obviously have to combo out of it because they don't want to take a crit. And bam, you kind of control their hand in a way with this card. Great card. And then my personal spice that I haven't seen anybody else running, Kunchi. This guy is really good, man. He's insane. I think he is a staple in every red deck. Personally, I think that so he pretty much locks down any of your opponent's battle cards that are 25k power or less until the end of their turn. So that means that they can't attack with them until the end of their turn. And he's a 10k combo. He's a 15k attacker. With your leader, you could play this guy, give him the boost, and there you go. You have another 20k attack that turn, and you lock down one of their cards. This card is great against new Daima Ku cards, 3 drops that swing twice. This card will lock them down. You won't have to worry about that. And I play 4 Fuas. Fuas is an awesome card to keep control. Like I said, kind of like with Whis, keep control of the game early on. Don't let them run away with playing a bunch of battle cards. Keeping control with this. This also allows you to hit secret rares, 45ks, bring them down to 20k, and then you can hit them with that Kunchi and lock them down for a turn. And you won't have to worry about that double striker or big SER. Then I play 4 Daima Ku. He's necessary in this deck again because it's over. This is a card you want to play on 4 energy. Sorry, you want to play this in 4 energy, and then you can hit him with the It's Over. You could play this early on the game, but they might get rid of it, and it's kind of a risk. So You kind of want to save these to awaken. If you have no other plays, sure, play them. But other than that, you want to be playing your Caulifla so you can keep putting pressure on them and controlling their board, their hand, I mean. And then I played 4 Vegeta Mini Daima, and he is a neck 15k, 10k combo, 20k attack. I went with him instead of the Gohan from set 1 because just because of the combo. I figured this deck needs a lot of 10k combo to end things and to protect itself, because you'll see at the end of the deck profile, I actually do not run the 6-drop SCR because this deck is meant to be all gas, no brakes, man. If you're playing something for 6 energy, it means that you're slowing down and letting your opponent build up again, and that's why I play this guy, so that I don't have to slow down entirely. I could just put away 2 energy and still do my other plays. Then I played the set 1 3-drop Goku, KOs anything 20k or less, Self Awakener, pretty good. Then this card, Glorio, I am gonna put it at 3. Now that I've ran the deck and thankfully I won, it got me a couple wins. So I might switch one of these cards out, maybe a Vegeta, maybe a Chi-Chi, but you definitely need 3 of these in the Daima Ku decks. 3 is the minimum because you want to put pressure on your opponent, on the opponent's green leader, blue leader, especially Zamasu. This deck does not want to run into a Zamasu because if they're playing that 4-drop Vegito, they're going to lock down all your 3 and under cards, and this is your only way of continuing your assault on Zamasu. And then I'll play 3 Rumshis. Still a big believer of Rumshi, but maybe he's a little bit bad now, but still great for removing cards, removing people's double strikers. Still a great card, 10k combo, 30k attack. So a solid card. 2 double strikers, your enders. You're pretty much, the whole point of this deck is to bring them down to 2 life, which is very attainable with Glorio. And then as long as you hold on to one of these early on in the game, just hold on to it and it's going to bring it home. And then of course you got the super combos to end it. It's a 50 card deck, so it's pretty quick. So if I was to change anything, of course it would be the Chi-Chi and maybe 1 Vegeta Daima Ku, or maybe 1 Rumshi. Anything just to make room for 1 more Glorio. And other than that, this is the deck profile. This is Ronin with Deck Quest Gaming. Stay tuned. Future content will be dropping. We got another deck profile for our back-to-back winner teammate, Wolfman. He's going to put that out soon, and stay tuned for that. Thank you.